Good morning and welcome back to another episode. I am Caleb, aka Bearded Bassin. It's Labor Day weekend. We're out here on the Delta. Got a couple hours. Today's video is brought to you guys by Mystery Tackle Box. I have been supported by them for a couple months now, and they send me a box every month to kind of review, put together a video. I'm gonna leave a link in the description down below. You can use my code BEARDED and you can get your first box for $5. It's really cool. It's a monthly box subscription tailored to your fishery and what you like to fish. Whether you're pan fishing or bass fishing or ocean fishing or even ice fishing boxes as they have. So I have been pretty bad about doing these videos, so I've got 3 months worth of baits that I'm gonna go out here and try to catch fish on. Just take a look at them. There's everything from crankbaits to topwater baits to soft plastics. I mean, it's just, I've got too much to even probably try to fish today, but I'm gonna go out there, use those baits, and see if I can't put a decent limit together. So stay tuned. I'm gonna get out on the water, see if we can't put a decent limit in the bag. Let's go fishing. Alright, we are starting off here with a little chatterbait action. We got the Biospawn Exo Swim 4.75. Perfect little chatterbait trailer. Got it in all white. Throwing it on a Z-Man. This is a Brett Height custom jackhammer color, like a rusty craw. Gonna throw this Exo Swim on here and see if we can find a chatterbootin' fish. Oh yeah, that looks real nice. There we go, first fish. Yeah, first fish on the chatterbait. Size does not matter today. We are just crossing baits off the list. So, first fish of the day, that came off the jackhammer with a Biospawn Exo Swim. Bait's about as big as him, but hey, don't matter. Fish on the outside of a grass line. Next bait. All right, next bait that I'm gonna give a try. There's so much bait moving in this water, so I figured I'm gonna throw this little Strike Pro Jumper 110 SP. This is a jerkbait with a tungsten weight in it, solid rattle. It says it suspends at 2 foot, which is perfect for the submerged grass out here on the Delta. So I'm gonna give this little jerkbait a try and see if we can't put a fish in the boat. There we go, there's a fish. Small fish, still a fish. Yeah, not the fish we're looking for, but that fish, that's a summertime jerkbait fish. Gotta be real careful with these treble hooks, because man, these little fish will get you. Small fish, man. We'll throw this thing around for a couple more, see if we can actually catch a keeper on it, so. There's another one. That's the biggest one of the day, but not a giant. That one on the jerkbait as well. That was probably a cast cast or two after I just caught that last little dink. Maybe we got onto something. Maybe these fish are eating, there's so much bait in the water, maybe they're eating jerkbaits. Another one. Look at that. Back to back to back casts. These little guys are just choking the jerkbait. Little guys are choking the jerkbait. My goodness. All right, they're eating this good. The fish are eating this good. I'm gonna switch over to another bait. There's a couple crankbaits in there. See if I can't get bit on that. All right, what we got here? We got a, what is this? This is a Mystery Tackle Box exclusive Lucky John. This is a 2.28 3/8 ounce Squarebill, dive 0 to 2 feet. Yet again, I mean, that color just looks sexy. Nice little crackle spray. See if we can catch a fish on this thing. There we go. Finally, I can get rid of this stupid thing. Wow. Look at that. That is what we're looking for today. That is a mega giant. So small that you can barely even get your fingers in there to get the hooks out. You know, I wasn't a big fan on how this crankbait swam. It kind of was a little bit erratic and would, you know, it wasn't swimming true, so I ended up adding a little split ring, and as soon as I did that, I got a bite. So I'm gonna cut this one off and go to the next one. All right, we are going with the Carl's Amazing Baits wedge. Dives 2 to 4 feet, ghost gill, 2.75 half ounce. What a bad looking little hunchback squarebill thingy. Says it runs 2 to 4. Should be good out here. This bait tied up and get to fishing. There we go, that's a better fish. A little bit better, not a giant. He hammered it though. Oh yeah. That'll work, that'll work. All right, calm down. Calm down. All right, bro, calm down, calm down. A little bit better of a fish. 1.5 pounds. That's 4 baits knocked off so far. Get to the next one. I think we're gonna stick with the crankbait style baits right now. Seems to be producing. This is a Carl's Amazing Baits Golden Boy. This one dives a little bit deeper, 3 to 5. Probably gonna target the outside of this grass line. 3/3 ounce. It's like it's made out of balsa. Nice little chartreuse color. See if we can't get bit on it. There we go. There's a fish. Man, he absolutely wanted that crankbait. He hit that thing sideways. Heck yeah. Another bait knocked off. Woo! All right, we got another Lucky John Original Pilot X. This is 19 grams, 65 millimeters, dives 0 to 2.5. Looks very similar to a wiggle wart, but it's a nice little, this is kind of the color of our shad that are out here on the Delta, so I bet you this thing is gonna get choked pretty quick, just like the other ones. Yep. No, not a fish. Yes, it's a fish. Another little guy. Ow. Oh, that See, these little fish, man, it will straight hurt you. That was second cast with that bait. We're gonna keep fishing though with it. See if we can't get a bigger one. Another little guy. I thought that was grass. Didn't even think it was a fish. Goodness. Now that's gotta be the biggest one of the day right there. Whew. Come on, where are the big mamas at? No, they're down there. Well, we already caught 2 fish on this. I'm gonna go ahead and swap it out just so I can see if I can complete 3 months worth of tackle boxes. See the bait stacking up down there. What do we got next? We got baby bull shad, we got a jig, couple jigs. No, need something that runs a little bit deeper. Ooh, how about that? Yeah, that'll work. This is the Carl Amazing Baits Thwacker in Ghost Pro Shad. It's a 1/2 ounce lipless crankbait style bait. Get this thing out of here. It's a good color out here on the Delta. Oh yeah, this will get to those fish. Whew. Tie it on up. Nope, came off, don't count. Poop. Oh, there's one. Oh, there's a giant with it. Oh my gosh, that was like a 6-pounder that tried to eat it too. Frick. Oh man, there's like a 6-pounder following this little guy trying to eat it. Oh. All right, that means we are done with this bait. And that was pretty cool though, watching like a 6-pounder trying to eat it right behind that little fish. So there's decent sized fish in here. We haven't hooked into one yet, but we know that they're in here. Let's see, I think I'm gonna upgrade a little bit, go a little bit bigger. I think I'm gonna go with this. This is a Optimum Baits Boom Boom Line Through Swim Bait. See if we can't get something on this. Maybe a little bit bigger fish. So if you guys don't know how these things are rigged, this one comes with a treble hook. And what you do, if I can get it out of there, what you do is a line goes through here, out this hole right here, goes through here, out this hole right here, and your treble hook buries in like this, and you got yourself a nice little line through swim bait. So get this rigged up. I think that's how it's supposed to go. All right, let's see how she fares. There we go. That's a better fish. Maybe. No. On the line through swim bait. That's the nice thing about the line through swim baits, is as soon as you hook a fish, that swim bait comes off and doesn't ruin it. There was another big one swimming right beside it. See if we can't get another on this thing. Fish are definitely being generous today. No giants yet, but a lot of numbers. All right, we're gonna put this thing down for a little bit. See what else we got in the box to catch. All right, what do we got? A little Ned style bait, Shikoshi bug. Ooh. What is this? Chase baits. This thing is ugly looking. Probably throw this on the old frog rod. See what happens. Oh, that thing sinks pretty quick. Looks interesting. All right, little midday update for you guys. The sun is nice and high right now. Spent the last like 30 minutes throwing that weird looking frog lure. It sinks. It doesn't stay on top of the water, but I figured it was heavy enough that I could throw around that cheese, which I did, and got a couple blow-ups, but nothing actually came through the mat to eat it. So I'm gonna do a little spot change right now. Just jump over to the other side of the levee, switch up baits, maybe start fishing stuff that's a little bit slower, a little bit more finesse from the box, and see if I can't complete a 3-block slam. So still have to fish that stupid frog lure, but who knows? I could come up on a mat of cheese and it could just be a freaking giant sitting under there. So stay tuned.
All right, let's see what we got next. No, I think I'm looking for more like a jig. Throw on this outside grass. Let's hit this one. Let's see, we got this color. Okay. Got another one in here. Alright, so we got our choice from 3 jigs. We got Papa Mur jig. This is a 7/8 ounce. That's a big boy. We got 5/16 black and blue. And then we got a 3/8, kind of a craw, purple and brown color. I'm going to start off with the big boy. See if we can't get bit on that. Man, that's a big freaking jig. Hair jig too. No sniffs on the jig, but this mat right here looks pretty good. I'm gonna take another one of those riot baits and throw it on a little punch rig and see if I can't get a punch fish. Because you all know how much I love punching. See what we can do. There we go. Whew. There's the best one of the day right there. Yeah, I knew there'd be some fish under that mat. Solid 2.5 pounder. Caught that one on a punch bait. Just put the old riot crawl on the back of it. Solid fish. There's gotta be another fish in here. Gotta be another fish in here. It just looks too good. Yep, there it was. Oh, don't know if he's still on there. Nope, he gone. He gone. Oh gosh, that was a giant. Frick. There was so much weight behind that fish. Holy crap, how did I not hook it? Poop. Gotta get a new one. I wonder if there's any other cross style baits in here that I can knock out. Nope. This one. We'll try this one. Excite Baits Raptor Tail Chunk. This is more of a jig trailer, but see if its hook's too big for it. Probably is. We're gonna see if we can't make it work. Yep. Yep. Oh no, don't. There we go. Whew. There we go. That is a solid fish right there, just all up in the grass. Knocked out another bait. Solid fish, man, just all curled up in the grass. These fish are hunkering down in this midday sun, so yeah. Well, this is a slam video. As much as I love catch and punch fish, gotta complete the box, so gotta switch things up. I think I'm gonna go a little bit more finesse. Little deadbolt 1/10 ounce mushroom head. Gonna throw that on. Go with the little trick shot, the Z-Man, Elaztec, and Twilight. Any fish counts. See if we can't get one. I'm just throwing this guy into the little pockets around grass, hoping for a fish to see it fall and come out. Throwing it on straight braid, so if the fish does get into the grass, you should be able to pull it out. All right, I think this thing would be better served on a drop shot, so I'm gonna put it to the side for now. Take out the other finesse style bait in here. This thing looks pretty good. Green pumpkin, Shikoshi bug, 10,000 fish by Catchco. Nice little clamshell that it's in. This is more of a Ned style bait, so give this bad boy a try, see if we can't get some of those fish to eat. There's one. There we go. Get out of the grass. There we go. Solid 2-pounder. Solid 2-pounder. Just pitching it in the little grass holes. Solid fish. We are going to put that little Z-Man trick bait back on and see if we can't catch a fish on a drop shot. I hate throwing the drop shot, man. I'm a power fisherman through and through. There we go. I feel like a bad fish. There we go. Solid little chunky fish. Outside of the grass line. Z-Man drop shot. Man, this is just a fish catching day. Look how fat that thing is. Heck yeah. I believe that is now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 baits completed so far. All right, let's see what else we got. We got Big Bite Baits Pro Series, another kind of just a little drop shot style bait. We're gonna throw that on and see if I can't get another fish real quick, knock out this stupid drop shot, and get back to fun fishing. There we go, there's one. Oh, come on. You ain't that big. You just got a bunch of grass on you. That's all it was. That is all it was. All right, got that one knocked out. The old Big Bites bait, kind of a the dragon drop style of bait. Fat little pound fish. On to the next one. Looks like we got a bio bait infused with oil. This kind of looks like a leech or something. It's all black. This thing will, just like every other freaking drop shot kind of bait, will probably get chewed pretty quick out here right now. I guess I gotta rip it. Now, I am sure it will get eaten. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. There we go. About time I get rid of this stupid bait. Man, he's acting like he's got some fight in him. Solid fish though. All right. £1.5 fish, knocked out the last drop shot bait. Boom. Like next on the list is a little topwater action, little hula popper 2.0. Now, if any of you guys know topwater fishing, this was a staple back in the day. The hula popper was the jam, and this looks like it's got upgraded hooks, new crackle pattern, and some feather trebles. So midday sun, high water. Let's give the old hula papa 2.0 a chance. All right, I think I am calling it a day. I think it's a pretty successful day out here. Brought out 3 boxes and only 3 baits I didn't catch fish on. 2 jigs and that weird frog looking thing. So I think I'd call that a success. And it was a lot of fun. Caught some good fish, caught a lot of rats, but all in all, not too bad for like 4.5, 5 hours out here on the Delta. But I think I'm gonna call it a day. Go home, get some grub, do some editing. Thanks for watching. Man, that was a very, very eventful day. But just made it home. Just want to give a huge shout out to Mystery Tackle Box. Like I said, I'll leave a link to in the description down below so that you can use my code BEARDED to get your first box for $5. It was a fun day out on the water. I mean, I went through probably 15, 16 baits today. Completed 15 or 16. It's probably the most that anyone's ever completed of Mystery Tackle Boxes. So completed 2 full boxes, only missed out on 3 baits. 2 jigs, which is kind of surprising because jig fishing is usually pretty good out on the Delta, just flipping in toolies and stuff. But
yeah, 2 jigs and that little weird frog topwater thing. So completed quite a few baits. It was a blast. Really didn't catch a whole lot of big fish. It was more of a numbers game today. Stumbled into a couple good ones punching here and there, but man, it was a lot of fun just to get out with no agenda except to just throw what's in the box. It's kind of nice because it makes your mind up for you what you have to throw, so you're not sitting there guessing and wondering what you need to throw. So no, it was a lot of fun. Labor Day on the Delta, just being able to get out there and go fishing for a couple hours. So follow all of Mr. Tackle Box's stuff, and if you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button if this is the first time you've ever been to the channel. Leave a comment down below what you'd like to see me do next. Do you guys like mystery tackle boxes, or do you want to see me just go out fishing the Delta? And don't forget to share this video with your friends for anyone that might enjoy watching a little Delta Slaunch Fest. So, without further ado, thanks for watching. And remember, any cast can be a giant. Peace!